Hey guys! Today, we're playing with the brand new buff Magician. So yes, that's right, we're playing with Magician and he got a third one. Isn't that amazing? Been waiting on a third illusion buff for how many years? I've been waiting since 2019 for them to give a new Magician buff that's actually useful. Don't get me wrong, the rescue buffs were nice, but the real problem was that when he's actually not on chair, well, that's kind of a little bit too late when you're buffing a scribe that's already on chair, because most hunters camp in this game, and it's almost impossible to break free from a hunter who's camping. What's up, guys? Psyche here, and today we are playing with Magician. You guys heard it first time. I don't know why I'm saying it again. Oh yeah, there's not that much to say. We're just gonna play with Magician. Also, Flywheel got nerfed. I don't know why Flywheel got nerfed. There's literally been less than a week of Flywheel being out in the game, and they're already nerfing it. Which sucks, because I said it's already, like last stream, I think last stream we were already talking about how circumstantial it is. Like, it's a more circumstantial ability than Broken Windows, and on top of that, you can use it less often in a Kai, compared to Broken Windows, even though Broken Windows isn't, just as obviously save your life as Flywheel Effect does. Like, it's not as obvious, it's still, why am I on the messages page? It's still like, what's the word for it? Broken Windows still indirectly saves your life. Every single time you boost away, even if it's not to a good area, you're still buying yourself like 10 seconds of free kite. Because that's the boost, plus whatever time you're running away from the hunter in between after the boost runs out. Oh, and on top of that, you can use it multiple times. And if you do use it to get to a better place, then yes, it's just usually better. It's usually less circumstantial than Flywheel Effect. It's really only good against what's it called? It's really only good against Wheel Snap and like a full presence wheel, and like that's all I can really give him credit for. Like Sculptor is nice, but you can only use it once. Stop it! I'm roasting Flywheel. What, you don't like me saying that it's circumstantial? I'm sorry, but it is. Yes, it did counter Blood Queen. You could have just played a Blood Queen counter, though. So it's not like it was necessary against Blood Queen. It's absolutely not necessary. You could just still take Broken Windows and an actual good kiting character. Not something silly like Prospector. Or else you'll get your butt. Anyway, guys, I don't have that much to say here. Hold up. let me bust a nut real quick. Oh, this is gonna be a crunchy nut. Oh! Look at this nut, guys. Look at this nut. This crunchy nut. This is the aftermath of the nut. This is what happened to the nut. Look at this nut. Look at how big this nut is. Remember, guys, this is what happens when your nuts are on GMOs. You get a third nut. There's 3 nuts in this peanut. This is what happens when you take GMOs, guys. Don't genetically modify your nuts, okay? That was such a stupid joke. Why am I playing Mercenary? Whoopsies! I don't know what happened there. Why am I playing Mercenary? I have no idea what happened. I guess that was just that was just the me getting used to picking Mercenary. Look at this nut. Eating my nuts. Let me bust another nut. This is what happens when you genetically modify your nuts, by the way. Look at how big this nut is. There's 3 nuts inside of this nut. This is what happens when you take GMOs with your nut. Okay? Don't do it. I've never seen this before. There's a third nut in here. Why is there a third nut? My mom's probably like listening upstairs and you're like, what the heck am I talking about? No, I'm not using Flywheel. It's Arms Factory, full of literally so many good windows that you can just boost away to other OP areas. I'm not using Flywheel. I mean, I was doing it over the weekend and like this past week because I want to test out Flywheel. But in my test, I just find that it's less useful overall than if I just took Broken Windows and I just got like 2 or 3 window boosts. Instead, I'm sorry, Smashing. I don't know if you're Alex or like who you are. No joke, there's actually 3 nuts in here. Oh my god, this whole desk is so dirty now. This is what happens when you nut. Your whole desk becomes dirty. Alright. Speaking of nut, it's a Naiad. What skin is that? This is what I like to call the Yo Mama skin. And no, I'm not insulting your mom. There was actually a player in this game. There was actually a player in this game who was Yo Mama. Their name was Yo Mama, and this is all they played. Magician was an S-tier survivor. They played back in season 1, and they played Magician, and Magician was an S-tier survivor because Clown was an S-tier hunter. You might be wondering, this is crazy. It's like, you're making this stuff up. Clown and Magician S-tier in the same meta. No, that was the actual meta in season 1. Magician was S, and so was Clown. That was the best hider against Clown, and that was and it's also. Can I not decode this? Dang, I can't decode that. And we finished that cipher. Okay, I don't know if anyone's gonna come back to the cipher. It sounds like someone was working on it. Was I pinging that I was working on a cipher? Wow, that cipher went by really fast. Alright, anyway. Their name was Yo Mama, and they would always play Magician. They would always play with this Magician skin. Fun fact, Yo Mama's my brother. No, that's not a Yo Mama joke. I swear, my brother is named Yo Mama, and he is my brother. I'm not talking about my mom. But yeah, he played Magician, he always wore this skin. And he was like the best Magician there was ever in NAEU. I never got to see his gameplay. The only time I ever got to see his gameplay was in like Persuadable YouTube videos, because he was Persuade's rank partner. This also sounds like I'm making this stuff up. Oh, that was such a horrible harpoon. Wow, so close to greatness, yet so far. Alright. Yes, Yo Mama did play with Persuade, and I'm not talking about your mom. Alright, let's bust another nut. Oh! That was a good nut. Just busted this nut. Anyway. These are some good peanuts. Jokes aside, these are some good peanuts. Holy moly, we already have a Cypher Prime. Why do we have an Enchantress on this team? I just now realized. I don't know. Don't ask me. We didn't kite this game. That's all I care about. Smadging, who are you? Smadging, who is Smadging? Is it Alex or is it Alex's girlfriend? That was a joke, by the way. Play Doctor? Ugh. Maybe in low tier Doctor is good, but I'm not gonna play Doctor. We're gonna go against Sculptor, Wheel, Bonbon, and maybe Naiad. I don't know. We're not gonna play Doctor. It's just too bad. It's not a good survivor because you don't really start with an ability, and survivors that don't really start with an ability, they fall short on the kites very often. So like Painter, Enchantress, these are not bad survivors. They're not bad survivors. Like Enchantress, Painter, they're not horrible. Same with Doctor, they're not bad survivors. It just, they don't start with anything. So immediately you give the hunter the advantage. And it takes time for your ability to come back. By the time your ability comes back, you're probably already getting blinked, or you just needed your ability sooner. Because usually if you're getting hit that soon with a hunter ability, you probably needed your ability sooner. Let's be real here. Like, there are survivors, Painter not so much, but Enchantress, Doctor, these are survivors that really depend on getting hit for them to use their ability well. And generally speaking, getting hit to use your ability is not that great of an idea. Oh, my dad is here. Guys, dad reveal?
Yes. Did you do your homework?
I don't know if you guys can hear him.
Did you do your homework?
I had to clean the bathroom top that.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'll do it at your place.
You promise?
Ta. I won't forget that.
Okay.
He's talking about it in an essay. Guys, don't worry. It's just 2 pages, okay? And it's double spaced. It's double spaced, so it's like 1 page. Ceiling reveal? Hold up. I gotta clean the aftermath of this nut. What happened to my other nut? I dropped it on the... so sus. What happened to my other nut? What was that? Where'd it go? I don't know where my nut went. Show us the dad. I'm not showing you my dad. One day we're gonna get your mama on the stream though. One day after school ends. Because right now he's always sleeping after school. So now's not a great time. Throwing my brother under the bus. Yeah, I don't know where it went. It's just gone. There's just gonna be a nut here scattered on the ground forever. And ever until this house gets sold. Even after this house gets sold, this nut might still be on the ground. Brother reveal. We are... Okay, this is gonna be a future stream. I've had this idea for a long time now, ever since like the school year started. But like after the school year started, that was kind of a little bit too late. But I want to get your mama on the channel because he was a top 3 survivor. Earlier I was talking about, I said he was like one of the best magicians in the server. And like, how has anyone even heard of him? Because he was top 3. Now that being said, in season 1, it took 60 seconds to finish the cipher. The best hunter was Clown. There was no trump card. And there were very broken kiting areas that have today been nerfed. We're talking like Arms Factory. Arms Factory has been nerfed. It technically got a rework because the forest used to be a dead zone. Nowadays, there's a kiting area in the forest, but as a result, there's no more third window in Arms Factory. Some of you might remember there used to be a third window in Arms Factory. So there used to be 3 windows in Arms Factory instead of a pallet. Hospital had 2 pallets on the 2nd floor. Church was a map. They just released Church. Church has never been buffed or nerfed, as far as I know, once it's been released in Global. And there was no such thing as Lakeside, Moonlit, or any other of the maps. So basically, the game was really survivor favored. Also, a lot less people play. Oh yeah, Magician. How could I forget? You could make an argument that maybe we should take Flywheel Effect here. Someone suggested to me, Psyche, you should take Flywheel Effect on Red Church. And at first I denied the idea. I think this is a person in chat who told me last stream, like, oh, Psyche, you should, why not Flywheel Effect on, hold on, my adapter's messed up. Psyche, why no Flywheel Effect on Church? And at first I said it's because Church has a lot of good windows to boost off of. And like, I say that, but then I realize, you know, if you're on the side of the map with the brick walls, you're not going to get a whole lot of value from the walls. What walls? From the windows. What walls am I talking about? I don't know what walls am I talking about. So like on this side of the map, basically everywhere on this side of the map, Flywheel is better than broken windows. True. But I thought about it some more, and I realized, you know, if I had Flywheel Effect, then I wouldn't be able to do this. Which is just go straight to Graveyard. I really like this strategy. This is not something you can do with Flywheel Effect. Not a lot of people take this route. I think it's because it's risky. Like, some hunters do go on that side of the map, and you just end up getting screwed over. But, like, right here... stream disconnected. Alright, it's back. But, like, right here, it's amazing. Slow pallet breaking. Good. I don't know if we're gonna be able to kite this, Blood Queen. Where is the wheel? Not the wheel. Where is the, mirror? That was a horrible mirror. Oh. You almost got me there, not gonna lie. Almost got me there. Alright. But yeah. I just think that, like, yes, Flywheel Effect can give value on Church. But once you do reach a window on Church, it is a huge deal. Oh, dziękuję, tata. Guys, Dad brought over Arizona. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Hey, guys, he went to Costco. Tata, did you go to Costco? No. That was just a regular bought Arizona, guys. We got the whole I'll see you later, Tata. We got the whole, how many cans is that? We got the whole 60 pack. I don't know. 24. There it is in all its glory. The Arizona right there. For those of you that don't know, I used to drink Arizona a lot, but ever since then we ran out of Arizona. And he got me Arizona. I think this is actually from his place. I think there's been Arizona sitting in his house for a long time, and I never opened it. Anyway. Polish review. Did I say something in Polish? Okay, anyway, as I was saying, broken windows is like a must on some parts of Church. Like, if you want to do that graveyard tech right here, you're gonna need broken windows. If you want to go from graveyard into Church and still survive, because like the next pallet area and window is like a mile away, For those of you that don't know what miles are, I'll just say kilometer. Kilometer. Come on, guys. I say kilometer. Game developer. Yep, that's what I say. And I say a few other words weird, but kilometer. I also say kilogram and all the other stuff. What just happened? We just have a batter that's dead. What happened? Anyway, yo, actually, how are we actually gonna tie this game? I wasn't even paying attention. All right, looks like I'm gonna have to go rescue. Magician rescue. Please tell me that psychology is gonna ping that she's rescuing. Don't rescue me? All right, too late. You're making a big mistake doubting my rescue ability. Huh. Like that's ever gonna happen. All right. Nice chair hit. Hopefully she survives. Nope, she did. She could crawl in this pallet. No, she's not gonna. She actually picked up outside of the pallet anyway, so it actually doesn't matter. Alright, smart hunter. I'll give him that. Yo, we just got our deduction done! Let's go! I actually have to be careful here, because we're probably gonna get mirrored on. I have the illusion. I don't know how helpful it's gonna be against Blood Queen. Blood Queen technically can't see you when you're invisible. Oh no, that was a really bad time to heal. Alright, never mind. She got away. She, I don't know. He might switch targets. We'll see. Yep, switched. We're gonna take this route. Broken windows. Gonna be really nice here. Technically, Flywheel would be better, but who cares? But yeah, we can just boost off. We're not stuck there. And she thought I would stay there. She's probably thinking I have. No, I boosted her early game. No, I use Brick Windows early on in the game. Yeah, I don't know. Did she think I would keep looping that? Anyway. Hopefully she survives. Nope, she's dead. I rescued too late. If I rescued sooner, we would have been fine. Alright. Batter's not pinging that he's here, so you know what. Dude, I hate when people don't ping, like, where they are. Like, tell me that the hunter's near you, and I will gladly move to do a different cipher. Dude, we were actually in a very winning position. I don't know what happened this game. I guess we just had people die on our last cipher. That looks like that's what happened, because that cipher was over 50. Alright. It's fine. Not a big deal working on it on a different cipher. This is technically not a new cipher. This is technically my cipher. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying for the past 5 minutes, or at least trying to say, but I keep getting interrupted by this annoying Blood Queen. Broken Windows, in some situations, Broken Windows is not as helpful as Flywheel, but in most situations, if you try to kite Church, you're not going to make it to another pallet or window for a long time, because Church is a very big building. Like, yes, you get a window, it's not that good if you don't have broken windows. So really, this is the whole reason Church is, like, not so bad for survivors. These mirrors are really bad. I don't even have to use my illusion. I could just literally walk away. I don't know if she's gonna come back or not. Okay. But yeah, if you ever do decide to go Church, or you kite Shed, like, you're gonna get your butt kicked, because you don't have any boost to get away from such an open area. You basically can't use the middle of the map without broken windows, honestly. Unless you have a big head start, which if you have a big head start, I guess it's worth using it to get across the map, but if you had broken windows, you could just guarantee that. Alright, my point is you can make an argument about Flywheel on Church, but the times you do need broken are so important. Like, it's not like Arms Factory where you could, like, where you technically don't need it, because there's so many good areas. With Church, if you decide to use the middle of the map, you need broken windows. Hunter changed target? Okay. She's probably gonna teleport on this cipher. Not teleport, but use a mirror. Alright, I guess we're playing the showdown game, because we can't really activate until she uses a mirror. Please don't take a basic. Okay, I'm still not popping that. We want to wait for her to use a mirror. She could have normal it, but honestly, we'll just start a cipher. Okay, bye gameplay. So we just don't want to let her mirror us. That's pretty much it. She just wants to hit us without using a mirror, which is the very frustrating thing about. Yo, can I not get stuck here? Well, don't worry, guys. I'm a magician. We'll be fine. Oh, she just teleported. Can I not get stuck? Get stuck. I tried to go around this bench, but this tree said something otherwise. They said nope. You're not going around me. Such a small tree. What a strange place to plant a tree. Right at reception? Like, dude, who designed this church? Pro gameplay. That was so bad. Are we gonna die here? No, we're not dead. We're fine. Make sure. I've had people illusion at between the gates, right there, like as they're walking through, and it. One of these days, I don't know if it's ever happened to me where I saw it, but I guarantee you, it's killed someone at some point using an illusion between those two gates. Because then the other survivor has to wait for the gates to open more, and usually they die. Oh! Wait, oh, sorry, yeah. Okay, never mind. I thought I found my other nut, but it's gone. I only have, well, technically I have 0 nuts, but to go along with the joke, I'll say 1 nut. Suki, how's your day? Did you eat well? Yes, I ate well. Today I ate some juicy nuts. Yeah, drinking some Arizona. And we got some potato soup here that I have to still finish. I don't know if you guys can see. Hold up, Psyche mukbang? Mukbang Psyche? Yo, this is gonna be the new stream set. You guys get to see me eat. No more face cam Psyche. This is just mukbang Psyche. It looks really disgusting on the camera. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like I'm drinking tea. Maybe it's because of the lighting. It's the yellow light, isn't it? Ah, no, not really. You guys kind of need the light. I saw a light. Don't worry, guys. You guys also get to see... Yo, this should just be my new setup. You guys get to see my crotch. This is the best part. No, that's horrible. Psyche. You guys get to see me play with my fingers. Like, Psyche, how do you play with an iPad? This is insane. Well, first of all, I don't like to play on this iPad. This is the, I don't like to play on this iPad because this iPad's a little bit too, it doesn't have a case, honestly. That's the most annoying thing. I usually play with this iPad. This is the iPad I play on. But I kind of felt bad when my dad got me a new iPad and I'm not using it. Because this one actually broke, and I am not kidding you. It fixed itself. It wouldn't turn on for like a week. And so at that point, my dad's like, all right, I'll just get you a new iPad instead of trying to fix it. Right? And it gradually fixed itself. For those of you who are wondering like what the problem was with my iPad, basically the touch screen wouldn't work. I would try to be like, when I'm playing on a 5, I'm trying to hold the joystick. It just, for some reason, it just doesn't realize I'm holding my finger anymore. It just lets go. Even though my finger's still on it. And I just stopped moving and I just died. This is going into the questionable section. Oh. Here's the aftermath of the nuts. Remember, kids. Don't do nut. I'm saying it like it's a drug. In a way, it is. Alright. that's enough sus talk, Psyche. Yo, actually, finger gameplay. We're gonna be playing with my fingers. Psyche, how do you play with an iPad? First of all, I don't like to play. First of all, you're right. I have a really awkward setup here because I don't actually play downstairs in the basement. I'm just playing here for you guys to stream, so I can have a quiet place. But I'm not gonna lie, it's really awkward here. Usually, I play upstairs in the couch. All right, adapter's not working. I play upstairs in the couch. And I like put my feet up, rest my iPad on my legs, my thighs, if we're gonna be technical here, and yeah, just do that. That's what I do, and it works pretty well. Plus, you can actually look around with an iPad, unlike a phone. I mean, you probably can, but let's be honest here. You probably need one of the bigger phones, which is just buying into my argument of a bigger screen helping you look backwards better. Some people may not like too big of a screen. I'm not gonna lie, some people don't. But once you get used to it, it's almost for sure better. Like, I can't imagine playing this game without being able to look back half the amount of times I do with an iPad. Even then, I probably don't do that much on stream because it's really awkward playing on this chair. This is more like a PC chair. This is not a couch, this is a PC chair. Before you did facecam streams, where did you stream before? I streamed in the same spot. The only difference is instead of sitting up here at this desk, I would like do this. And I would literally do this. I would put my feet up. I would put my feet up and I would just play like this. This is literally what I did. This is the same place I stream. What is going on these games? So I really haven't been trying that much these games. This has been a pretty chill stream. Let me update that real quick. Have we only done 3 games today? The sister case confirmed? What are you talking about? The way Psyche decodes during those demonstrations? Oh, did I get like a calibration during that? Psyche leg reveal? I'm the new my leg, alright? Let it be known, my leg never actually revealed his leg, but Psyche did. Let it be known. My leg who? More like my. Because there was no leg involved. Psyche, are you gonna play Professor? We're definitely gonna stream Professor. Like, I'm gonna stream Professor in rank. I don't do new Survivor streams that often anymore, because Lena, who used to be a big sponsor of the channel, on her account, she would always get a new Survivor, and she would get the S skin with it, and so I'll always be able to show you guys early game access. Early release access. But now that she just kind of disappeared. I don't know what happened to her. Lena, my good friend, I don't know what happened to her. I haven't heard from her in over 2 months. Like, she just kind of disappeared without a word. The last time we talked, it was about, like, she wasn't feeling well mentally, which is a little bit scary to leave off of. Big thigh Psyche? No, it is actually the exact opposite. My mom compares me to my dad, and my dad, according to my mom, my dad is a stick figure. Now, I can't speak for that, but my mom did create me, so I think she can speak for it pretty well. This stream is all over the place. Someone stop this stream. This stream is going insane. So yes, I will play Lizard when he's in rank. I used to play the new stuff when they were like out in quick match, and then I played them in rank. So I kind of did like 2 streams of it. I think I did a Weeping Clown rank stream after he released, after early access. Are we now rescuing that? Oh, it's a Helen. Oh. Okay, yeah, good thing. It's a good thing that people are waiting for the Cypher to be primed first. You want to do that. Just so in case, if all fails, we have a Cypher ready. Nope, we don't. We actually don't have a Cypher ready. Hopefully we can still get a rescue off. Nope. I was hoping someone would be able to rescue during his recovery, but I guess not. Alright guys, I guess we're tying this one as well. I mean, hopefully the patient... Nope, patient is not going to do anything. Please, patient. Yes, he's there. Rescue, rescue. Come on. What's taking so long? It's a Hellemberg. He has like the slowest swing in the game. I think he does. I actually don't know. Hopefully we can get a rescue off before Tide Turner runs out, because this would just guarantee it. And I am gonna pop right away. I hope you didn't get terror shock. Please tell me you didn't get terror shocked, sir. Thank you. Although Tacti got terror shocked. Wait, did Tacti get terror shocked, or did she just get hit again? She definitely is going down here, because she didn't heal up. Whoops. I don't know if that's a whoopsies moment. We kind of had to do that. We really didn't have much of a choice. Beware of flying puppets. That is my favorite thing to say against Hellenberg. I'm not joking. Beware of flying puppets. Like, you don't want to get hit from the sky with a Hellenberg. Who's rescuing? Good question. I'm out of here? That doesn't really tell me a whole lot. I don't really want to heal. I really want to watch out for flying puppets instead. There's really no point yet. Nice. Everyone's out. Have I kited once today? I think there was like a early game Blood Queen match, which I just like... I don't know. Just kind of boosted away and got into an overpowered kiting area from the start. Today's weather forecast. Cloudy with a chance of Helen. And now Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. That was a good movie. I think they made a 3rd movie. I never watched it. Is there a 3rd movie? Did they make a 2nd movie? I don't know. I didn't watch that one either. Is there a 2nd movie? Psyche, why'd you start a new cipher? Because I'm unhinged. Hey, you guys didn't hear it from me. Somebody in chat said. Alright. But yeah. What was I talking about? I probably should have taken Flywheel that match, but let's be real here. Broken Windows is obviously superior. It was. It always will be. And unless it's exactly Wheel, I'm always taking Broken Windows. Like, dude, Factory, same thing applies to Factory. Factory becomes a lot worse if you don't have Broken Windows. Just saying. Like, it's such a huge Factory, the only reason people still think it's OP is because of Broken Windows. It's not Factory. It's really Broken Windows. It's like, it's so spread out now that you do need Broken Windows on it to make it good. I guess the only time you wouldn't is if you're specifically entering the backside of Factory and drop the pallet. And then drop the second pallet. Yeah, never mind. It's pretty broken if you go from the in the right direction. But if you're coming from the wrong direction, like if you're coming from the stairs side on the outside, it becomes a lot worse. What are we banning? I prefer not to ban Blood Queen, but it looks like people are not gonna ban... I don't know, I guess people aren't gonna play meta. Like literally Blood Queen is countered by every good survivor. The psyche I remember from his very first stream used to be so serious, but I suppose his humor hasn't changed. I don't know. I don't watch my own streams. You guys are the decider for that. Dude, was there even humor in the old Psyche streams? I mean, seriously. I think this is the case for literally every YouTuber, alright? They just don't know what to say, so they're just gonna talk about the game. So, hey, what's your opinion on the Flywheel nerf? Is it still worth using certain points? Yes, it's still worth Flywheel. Flywheel is not an unusable trait. Let's be real clear here. When I say Flywheel is worse than Broken Windows, that does not apply for all situations. Technically, Flywheel at times is better. But, even before the nerf, I was already saying Broken Windows is just a safer play. You get to use it more often in kites. It's more helpful in a lot more areas of the game than using like Flywheel one time. Like if I do a good kite, if I'm gonna do a good kite, it's because of Broken Windows always getting me from good area to the next good area. And Flywheel effect saves your life. Yes, it does. I'm not gonna deny that. But Broken Windows saves your life indirectly by getting you to better and better kiting areas where Flywheel effect would just kind of make you fall short and force you to use it anyway in replacement of Broken Windows. Because like, you're eventually going to fall behind if you're using areas with very spread apart pallets and like, yeah. Like, see here, Flywheel would be pretty good because it is wheel. And so against the snap, it's very helpful. So against this specific hunter, Broken Windows really doesn't do anything. Would I say, okay, but your question was, is it still worth it after the nerf? Yes, it still is. Against specific matchups. Like, people are already telling me you can counter Blood Queen with it. I think against a Blood Queen who plays perfect, you're not going to counter her with it, because she's going to be able to walk perfectly. Like, a really good Blood Queen has such great depth perception, they're just going to easily walk up to you. Like, dude, I used to play against All For One a lot back in the day, and, dude, sometimes I perfumed and he was still able to hit me again, even with a speed boost from that perfume. Like, even if I do an instant perfume, actually no, if I ever do an instant perfume, there's no way he's catching up to me. Sometimes, if you do a perfume a little bit too late against All For One, he has such great depth perception as Blood Queen that he's just able to walk up to you right before his mirror runs out and still hit you. And, dude, if you can still get hit as Perfumer when they hit you against Blood Queen, then you sure as heck can get hit by a good Blood Queen against Spectre. Because with Spectre, you're not even triggering recovery. It's just even easier for them if it's a good Blood Queen. But Smaging, we got Smaging over here. Smaging, giving his thoughts, his, I don't know anymore. I think with the nerf, it's not unusable. It's not usable. Oh, I think with the nerf, it's not usable against even bad Blood Queen mirrors now. Alright. So before, if you do go against a bad Blood Queen who doesn't have great depth perception, yes, you will be able to counter it. But now that it's been shifted from 5 meters to 3.5, and that's not all. That's not all. They've also reduced how long you're invincible for. So basically, in a way, they actually nerfed how fast you go with Flywheel. Not only did they nerf how far you go and how long you're invincible, but they also nerfed how fast you go. Because think about it. if you reduce the distance that you need to go, but still have the same time, then your character is actually going to be moving slower to reach that distance, that new shorter distance. Because let's give an example. Let's say the only thing that got nerfed was the distance, and it still lasted 0.5 seconds. Well, then that 0.5 seconds, you'd be invincible for 0.5 seconds, but you would move a lot slower because the game has to specifically make sure that you're invincible for exactly 0.5 seconds, but that you're not going shorter or farther than 5 meters. So you'd literally go slower because there's a smaller distance. So if that makes sense, if any of you have taken physics, I hope that makes sense, that if you want to reach the same distance in the same amount of time, if you want to reach a shorter distance in the same amount of time, you have to go slower. But that's not all. Technically, they did nerf the speed as the time as well. So technically, because they nerfed the speed, you go a little bit faster. But the smaller distance beats it out. Like, you can tell you go slower. All right, I got wanted orders, so I'm probably not going to be able to reliably do this rescue. I could try. Looks like Priestess is going to go for it. Are you going to go for it? Or are you just going to decode? Yeah, you're going to die. Nice knowing you. Tacti, you are really greedy. I'm just going to say that. Oh, and you're running abnormal. Alright, well, you can go after them. I'll just do you. So it looks like Mercenary did. Dude, I'm not focusing at all on you today. I don't even know we were. Is Psyche in college? Yes! This guy right here, guy talking about busting nuts on stream, is in fact in college. Did that person just use self-revive? Oh, I'm sorry. Was she asking for help? Oops. Alright, guys. Now is when we die. Now is when Flywheel would be useful. Sue me. Broken Windows is usually better. Dude, unless I go against Broken Wheel, unless I'm like #1 in the world, and I'm going against Broken Wheel every single match, I am not taking Flywheel. Okay, whatever. What do you got? You got Blink? What do you got? Alright, hopefully I timed this. I'm probably gonna die here still. Oh no, we're alive. We're alive, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are alive somehow. Nope! Oh, that's how you magician. Oh, are we dead still? Yeah, we're dead still. Wait. Oh, no, we're not! Guys, magician is carrying. Just saying. Oh. Yeah! Speed boost OP! What is this match? He's just gonna spike. Oh, it's Prime? Is it? Sir, where do you think I'm gonna go? Ooh, okay, we'll just take the hit here. And it's Prime. Pop it, please. Yep. And can you body block this? He used wheel anyway, so never mind. I don't think we body blocked that correctly. Yo! We're on fire today! We are on fire! We just can't get hit here. Which is not happening against Wheel. Unfortunately, we're gonna die here. What a shame. Was a good kite, though. Who needs Flywheel? Who needs Flywheel? Just pick Magician. Magician literally kites wheels. Come on, guys. Third one. The third one actually didn't do anything, because I just kind of wasted it. So I really didn't even have a third one in theory. I mean, it kind of threw him off because he thought I was going for the window bug. Really, I wasn't. Guys, if we still have types right here, which we don't, so wait a minute. What is this mercenary doing if we don't? What is happening, guys? Oh, that's a PC player. Look at those movements. Dude, what is this person doing? Are you really just gonna do this to me? Yo, Invis Magician. Oh, Invis Magician. He didn't see it coming. Get it? He didn't see it coming because I'm Magician. Oh, Magician. They didn't see it coming, guys. I just kind of have to stay here. Life hack, by the way. Go on low quality to see through these windows. All right, what's going on here? All right, bye. I'm leaving. Never mind. I'm not going to be able to do anything. I mean, maybe if she gets gate? No, there's no way. There's literally no way. Dungeon is here, but I'm not going to wait there. Broken Wheel. I know that's not her actual name. His actual name? Whatever. Sounds like a bunch of old ladies if you... Whoa! Magician OP! Magician OP! What did I say? Magician is such a busted character. S-tier survivor. We just beat an S-tier hunter. Not an S-patch, but technically an S-tier survivor. Let's go! You know, maybe... Maybe the person who did an even better kite is Priestess. Maybe she didn't, because she was the one who kited to gate. All I had to do was just stay alive. I didn't really have a purpose besides just staying alive. She had to stay alive and get to gate. So, maybe the Priestess is the true hero of this match, since it's really her that saved this match. But if you think about it, then if I went down any sooner, we probably would have had to have someone rescue me, and then that wouldn't have been that good. I don't know. Dude, it would have been so cool if I was able to kite her out in church and then vault that window. Dude, if I vaulted that window, oh, Broken Nose would be... What was that moment? Broken Nose would have been so good there, like, dude. Because then the wheel would have no choice but to get out of wheel, and I have broken windows. I don't even have Flywheel, but dude, if I reached that window, man, that would have been game over. That would have been game over. If I reached that window, I would have had a window boosted dungeon. Would have been over. It's unlikely. That area is not open enough to kite a wheel anyway. Dude, that Magician game was like a 1 in 100. Dude. I don't know. Magician good now, especially high tier of Flywheel. Oh, shut up. You don't have to play Magician to say Flywheel is good. That's just Magician, not Flywheel. Are you saying like use Flywheel when you're invisible? Committing too much for literally just one single ability from the hunter. That's assuming you're using your ability when they're using your ability. If you're just using a wand for literally no reason, followed up by Flying Wheel effect, what are you even doing? Ugh, there's some meat in the soup. Disgusting. Magician doesn't need one to kite. That's the best analysis I've heard yet. Guys, they didn't see it coming. They didn't see it coming. I got rescued, they didn't see it coming. He's so good he can kite with only a hat. Exactly. Is Blood Queen better than Dream Witch now? The short answer is no. There are a lot of counters to Blood Queen and not a lot of counters to Dream Witch. The only really notable one I would say is like Ford being able to stun the leech, so it forces a second leech to camp the chair, which is really bad for the Dream Witch because she wants to guard a Cypher with that leech. But instead she has to like guard with 2 leeches in case a Ford tries to stun on chair. And Gravedigger is really nice against those patrollers early game, but then she's just not going to chase the Gravedigger, so it doesn't really make a difference. We'll get Batter that Cypher, because that Cypher is a little bit more dangerous. Can this stop happening though? Come on. Come on, Adapter, don't do this to me. The other day on this map, I did like a first ever kite as Magician on Chinatown. But I'm gonna be honest here, that was on the building at a hotel, so it was a bomb on a hotel. Like, okay, we kind of know what's gonna happen. Like, of course you're gonna get kited. Survivor's not pinging, so I don't know if they're on me or not. Do all survivors who can take more than 2 hits counter Dream Witch? Well, you could say that about something like Perfumer, but obviously Perfumer's... Okay, dude, what the heck? Not this many times in a row. You could say that. But then again, it doesn't work for every survivor, because multiple survivors in this game can take multiple hits, like Seer and a Perfumer, but as we all know, those aren't really super reliable counters. Okay, dude, are you kidding me? They aren't super reliable counters against a, what's it called? Against Dream Witch anyway. So if we're talking psychologists here, yes, I can't think of any more double hit hunters who are really good. Sorry, double hit survivors, triple hit survivors, I guess. Who are good against Dream Witch except psychologists, because she already has built-in healing. Doctor in a way as well, because Dream Witch takes time to move her leeches around. And since Doctor has that veteran bonus, it just makes it even longer for the Dream Witch to do that. I don't think it's that great, because if it's a good Dream Witch, they'll probably just patroller you as soon as the hit happens, so that you don't even get a chance to start healing. And if you try, then I don't think you'll make it. I don't know. He's not running in the right direction, because I just finished a cipher there. Ha! You guys are saying I'm not paying attention. Although, admittedly, I don't know why I still have cipher. Let's be honest here, I don't know why. Wait, what the heck? There was a cipher there? Never mind. Never mind. Let me put my mouth. Let me put my words where my mouth is. There was indeed a cipher there. I'm dumb. That's probably entomologist cipher, yeah. That was probably entomologist cipher. Dude, I'm not used to like Chinatown ciphers. To me, that's kind of... Dude, that's kind of crazy. That's nutty. There's 1, 2, 3 ciphers all in the same place. What is this cipher? What is this cipher location from the game? Like, what is this? Why are there 3 ciphers all by the same building? I mean, that's why I said, oh, that patient, what is that patient doing? Because I just finished a cipher there. Because, dude, there's no way. Oh my god. I was hoping I would be able to... I was hoping she would dodge the cat and then I take one of the cats for her. Oh, we also have the cipher. Not gonna matter though. I guess I'm rescuing because patient's on a cipher. Alright. I like to act like I'm walking around the side of the building. So like if they just see my footprint trail. Hopefully she grabs the cat with me. Alright, good. I don't know what this Anne is doing. Clearly she didn't watch my rescue guide because that's one of the things I was scared about with the rescue guide is that hunters would know how to counter my tricks. But clearly some hunters don't know that you actually want the cat on you. So, I don't know. They just make my job so much easier, you know? This cipher has literally 0 progress. I'm literally wasting my time. I'm gonna go to patient cipher. And patient will rescue for me. Hopefully, he needs to start walking now, though. You gotta start walking now, bro. Alright, good. So he will make this chair now. He might be a little bit... Okay, I don't know why he dropped that power. Just kind of slowed himself down for no reason, yeah. Alright, so he is gonna need a hook, because it is behind a building. Yeah, it is, right? Oh, that is so annoying. Oh, what are you doing, fella? Oh, I messed up. I messed up. I don't even know if you can body block that. Can you body block that? I was thinking maybe I should use my illusion and then like go backwards, but I thought that was maybe a little bit too obvious. But I definitely should have done that because she just used her dash forward. Okay, dude, are you kidding me? This adapter is literal garbage. I'm saying this right here, this adapter is literal garbage. Proof that the older generation models have better adapters. Better everything. Let's be honest here. Come on. Older generation has a home button. That's automatically better. Oh. Didn't see that coming, did ya? No, you didn't see that coming, did ya? No, you didn't. Oh, wait. Is she going after patient? Yeah, she's going after patient. Guys, we're going to do the legendary wand rescue. Okay. I rather we don't, because that's not a good strategy. It's not reliable. Like, you can pull it off, it's just not reliable. It's too risky. Alright, I don't think we'll get teleported on in time. Like, it's gonna be close. It's probably like 20 seconds off, I think. Cause I got chaired. Well, no, because it took her extra time to, like, knock me down and chair me after the knockdown. So it's probably almost here. She probably almost has teleport. Yeah, she probably has it, like, right now. So it was really important that we're on the gate as soon as possible. Every time it's one of Patrick's music monologues, Psyche talks about IDD strats. Who's Patrick? No, this is Patrick. Why does this stream black out so much? Because I have a junky adapter. The whole reason you guys are able to see the stream is because this fella right here, the adapter, followed by a different cable, followed by a different device, followed by a different cable. But really, this is the most important. Because really, none of the other stuff can happen without the rest. None of the other stuff can happen without this adapter. But this adapter is junky. It's plugged in and it's still disconnecting. I don't know. Psyche, which survivor should I buy? I'm thinking of buying Toy Merchant. Is she a good survivor? Toy Merchant is a good survivor. Not a lot of people use Toy Merchant. She's just kind of map dependent is the issue. Like, for example, I do not suggest it on Church. And I do not suggest it on, like, you could make an argument for Chinatown. I just don't think it's worth it because the only notable places you can jump off of is, like, 2-story window, which you can get to Graveyard, but it's not really worth taking a survivor with, like, where your whole ability is your glider and that's all you get with your glider. So I would just pick a different survivor, honestly, on those maps. But if it's, like, Arms Factory, also not really. If it's Hospital, Lakeside, Moonlit, definitely. Then yeah, you can actually get some good value out of it. And if you play, the nice thing about Toy Merchant is that if you play Toy Merchant on a Moonlit, then you actually get you can technically kind of kite at the second and third stop. You may or may not know this, but the second and third stop is one of the worst places to kite on Moonlit because you vault the window on the. If you don't know where I'm talking about, it's like where the like roller coaster stops, like the second stop and the third stop. It's in the middle of the map, sorta. Those are really bad kiting places because you vault the window and the hunter can easily go down the stairs. They don't even have to walk that far, so it's an absolutely awful kiting area. Because you, in a way, you kind of vault on yourself if they're able to easily go around. So yeah, as Toy Merchant, you can make those areas work because now you can just glider the opposite direction. The problem with that area is the animation. That's the problem. Like, you vault that window and you're stuck in a falling animation, so Hunter can just use that to their advantage. But with Toy Merchant, you can immediately break free from that and like go the opposite direction. So I do hate Toy Merchant, but like, you need to know how to play her, and she requires good team communication for the rest of the team to get value out of. Okay, I don't know who that hunter is, but if that was an English name, they just made a big mistake. But since it's a Chinese person, I don't really know who they are. I don't mean to sound rude, but since I can't read it, it kind of all looks the same to me. Not to be rude, that's just being honest. All right, I think everyone here who doesn't speak whatever language that was, I think it was Chinese, then you can agree with me on that. Anyway, like, dude, that's the thing. I'm really happy when hunters offer a dish because it literally shows you their name. So, dude, are you actually chasing at hospital first? Who is this hunter? It's a spider. Okay, and they think they're fooling me with that garbage. They're hiding their red light. Okay, like I'm not gonna see that coming. Oh, good for you. You took a shortcut. What? What just happened? I've never had that happen before. They just straight up hit through the illusion. Am I seeing this right? Yep, I'm seeing this right, guys. They just hit through the illusion. Now that's some mind games. Unfortunately, we're dead to a blink here because of that mistake early game. Dude, can the stream not do that, though? Hopefully she drops that pallet for me. No, you're just gonna leave it up? Alright, cool with me. Dude, I wish you didn't leave it up, though. I hate that you guys leave it up. Why you guys gotta leave it up? It screws me up so badly. Because, like, what am I supposed to do if you leave it up? Now I don't know which side you're going on for sure. We're so screwed. I just wish she dropped that pallet. Like, why don't people help me out here? You're a survivor! Help me out! Are you on the hunter side or are you on the survivor side? Who is this? Via is my bae? Come on. Why didn't he drop that pallet? Dude, drop that pallet so I know it's safe to go on that side. So frustrating. Dude, can that stop happening, bro? Oh my god, what kind of teleport is that? Oh, it's because she's injured. Why are you still resting if you can hear a teleport? Dude, who is this person on our team? Who is this? Why did you drop that pallet? You literally blocked yourself! Alright, if I don't play perfect, my teammates don't play perfect. This is, like, I'm not even joking you. This is a law at this point. You guys know, like, Boyle's Law? Like, Boyle's Law, this is for something from chemistry. That's a horrible example, because no one knows chemistry. This is just my law. If I mess up, everyone messes up. Why do we have 4 people rescuing? Oh my god. This is just my law. This is my law. How did you know I was there? Dude, I waited like... Alright, did I just wait for literally no reason then? I can't kite at this area. I can't kite. It's not like that red light shirt does anything. I don't have any pallets there. I'm blaming this all on my teammates. Dude, that is so stupid. Like, yeah, that spider played pretty well, taking the other hole. But then it just wasted my illusion. Like, are you kidding me? And then that perfumer didn't drop the pallet for some reason. Why would you not drop the pallet there? Like, you're literally hurting yourself by having to use a perfume there. Like, you could just drop a pallet. So frustrating, man. And then we have 2 people rescuing, and then the rescuer, like, goes for the rescue even though there's a teleport going on, and then a second rescuer drops a pallet on themselves so now they can't vault it without getting terror shocked. And then we have a third rescuer because the first one wasn't pinging. Like, did the first one even ping, or did she just go down without even ping? Alright, and then we have Priestess rescuing. I don't even know who was rescuing me. Like, I don't know which one of them was first anymore. I don't know which one was first. I don't know if Priestess was rescuing after the Perfumer or if Mercy was rescuing after the Perfumer. All I know is they were both there. And neither of them was pinging at the rescue. Like, what is going on here? Are you really gonna open a chest? Alright, we have a mercenary opening a chest. Welcome to Identity 5. Yeah, this is a real great use of your time. You are a mercenary, a survivor that the hunter is not gonna chase anyway, and you are opening a chest for an item when you're probably gonna get a syringe. There we go! You got a syringe. Psyche's Law! You do something, you do a bad play, it's bound to go wrong. It's bound to go wrong! Why are you opening a chest as mercenary? And then you get a... You know what? He deserves it. He deserves it. I hope that teaches you a very valuable lesson about opening chests as mercenary. Alright, there we go. For some reason, he decided to open a chest. For some reason, he's going up the stairs against Spider when he should have taken the window. I don't know what's going on here. I thought I was playing bad. Like, okay. Psyche's Law. Okay, and she BM cocooned you. Dude, she literally cocooned you in the best kiting area for survivors just for BM. Think about that. That's how little she respects you. Are you really about to roll out of hospital? You're really gonna roll out of the best position for you right now? Well, is it the best position? Alright, this is a much better position. Alright, good. He didn't roll off. Actually, this is actually a crappy position because I don't know if there's any pallets here. Oh, he can't roll off. Oh, isn't that sad? Yo, actually, you just made it better for the hunter. Because, dude, I'm pretty sure the hunter can just body block this now. Alright, I think this person realizes. Guys, Psyche's Law. Honestly, we shouldn't even be losing this, but... Psyche's Law. Psyche's Law says otherwise. Psyche's Law. Psyche's Law. Oh, the BM cocoon. The BM cocoon. You say syringe, I say depression. They're the same thing. Come on. Whenever little kids go to the hospital, all you hear is depression. You hear crying. That's the sign of depression. Trust me, adults relate to you. Hello, Psyche. How are you? Do you enjoy the new Magician buff? I do enjoy the new Magician buff. Although I hate that you did a nerf broken wheel, I do enjoy the Magician buff. Thank you for asking, Identity 5. I'm gonna be 100% fully honest, alright? Brutal honesty from Psyche now. And I'm gonna say this once. Yes, I messed up. Yes, my one is horrible. Yes, I should have played better. Yes, to be completely honest, I probably should have not assumed that Perfumer dropped the pallet. Because I should have known better. I should have known that Perfumer's not gonna drop that pallet. Let's be honest here. Alright. End of story. Yes, I played bad. I agree. That spider didn't even have blink. She had teleport. So yes, I agree. I played badly. Now, everything after that was Psyche's Law though. After that, After that, not so much my fault. Psyche is already on the verge of madness. Guys, we just witnessed Psyche's law in action. Whenever you mess up, everyone else messes up. At least that's what happens to me every single time. Like, every single time. If I don't play right, no one does. And, like, I'm not even joking. Like, it's not like just one or two things. Like, it's seriously like multiple things happen. And that match was a perfect example of Psyche's law. Psyche spoke to fake IDV. I know it's fake, but I go along with the joke. It's funny. Psyche, on Saturday you should do a 5v5 with viewers as your teammates. Do you want me to go crazy? Do you want me to go back SH1T insane playing with you guys? Guys, I'm literally roasting my own survivors who are top tier players, mind you. Do you think this is gonna go well if I play with you guys? Okay, now I'm just being rude. I do have good news, I guess. Well, the bad news is I'm not gonna be home this weekend. I'm gonna be at my dad's. I think earlier I said my dad had like Arizona in his house. I don't even know if that's true. Maybe he just bought it right now. Yeah. Oh, did we lose that? Yeah, we did lose that, no doubt about it. Psyche's Law had something else to say about that match. Psyche roasts his own viewers, sounds like great content. We'll name it Psyche's Boot Camp. How about that? A long time ago, Persuade had this series called the Persuadables Boot Camp. The Boot Camp IDV series, where he takes people's replays and he judges them like a boot camp officer, and it was insane. But you know what? A lot of people don't like that type of criticism, so it obviously wouldn't end well. Guys, you know, I hope my teammates know I'm joking. It's all joke. In Russia, joke makes you, but anyway. The way I waited for you to drop down when it wasn't even possible. Dude, for a second there, I even thought the cocoon could drop down. Psyche's viewers roast him on the daily, so it's his turn. Exactly. You want Psyche Bootcamp? Alright. I'm not a big fan of like recording, like taking people's gameplay and like what's it called? Commentating it. I feel like that sounds like an extremely overdone idea. I don't like it. Like Persuade has overdone it, Schmitty has done it a lot of YouTubers have done it a lot, and really, if you want to know my personal opinion, it's kind of a cheap way of making content, because you're not really making your own content. It's sort of like reaction channels. You take people's video, and then you talk about it. You really? And except you talk about it in a competitive sense, instead of like a humorous sense. But you know what? I don't like reaction videos for the same reason. They don't make their own stuff. It's really just them putting themselves in the top left corner. Like they'll be like, "Hey guys, oh, I'm gone. Hey guys, look at me! I'm over here rating your gameplay." And oh, I'm still behind. Hopefully, I don't forget where this camera was earlier. Look at me! I'm rating your gameplay. Oh, you suck. Look at this batter over here. Disgusting character choice. Ooh, Psyche though with the lucky guy. That's looking pretty spicy. Mechanic. Hold up, wrong direction. No! Okay, good. Mechanic, why do you gotta play mechanic? You just literally break your team if your robot goes down, and then for the rest of your team, your game is screwed. Like, dude, your game, you. All right. It would be funny if reaction channels did that, but they don't. They're lame. All right, guys, enough about reaction channels. Psyche's rant on reaction channels. Is there anything I don't have a rant about at this point? Oh, nice. We got a decent spawn. I'm pretty sure this is a key spawn, which I do not remember. I think the hunter spawn's shed. Oh, hello. Okay, in that case, it's not a key spawn, because I don't always have a survivor spawn here and take that cipher. A little bit unfortunate, but in that case, if she spawned over here, then that means no one spawned at shed, because she's the closest survivor that spawns to shed. Alright, it would have been funny if someone was here. Normally you should walk away from a cipher, but the next cipher is so far away that like by the time I reach that cipher, this cipher is gonna like unrepair itself, like deactivate itself, so. It's not even worth like leaving and going to do a different cipher. And look, Priestess was decoding that cipher anyway, so I'm glad I stayed here. This is why this trait sucks. Like, this persona ability for a hunter, it sucks balls, okay? Can I just say that? It sucks balls, because in Dead by... Okay, you're not even pinging. Alright, unfortunately, Mechanic is kiting, so guess what? We tie this match. And if a robot gets down, like, if a robot dies, we're also probably tying. She's a brick. She's literally a brick. I'm not a fan of Mechanic, you can tell. After the nerf, I'm not a big fan of Mechanic. You could have at least cut it a little bit longer, though. I mean, to be fair, she brought herself in an area full of windows, probably running Flywheel effect instead of broken windows. Just saying, broken windows have been a lot helpful there. A lot of people seem to think that, like, now Smaggy's not going to be a... Wait, we got both Smaggies in here? Oh, where's your Flywheel for this map? You're right. I probably should have taken Flywheel for this map. Honestly... Okay, I know this has nothing to do with the trait, but dude, for the past 3 years, I've had the same build on all my survivors. Literally all 3 years. So I'm gonna have a horrible time trying to remember that I need to switch my build. If the past 3 years, I always just pick my survivor and just ready up. So you know what? There's the slight benefit, because usually I prefer broken windows most of the time anyway. So if there's ever a map where like I wouldn't take Spectator, then I'm gonna be regretting it a lot more than if I accidentally take broken windows on something like Lakeside or Moonlit. I'm gonna regret a lot more. Because on a map with lots of windows, I would feel bad. But here, you know what? It would have been nice, but it's not the end of the world. This is still pretty good. Oh, as I was saying, I think that trait sucks. Sorry, suck is not the right word. Because every once in a while you will spawn by a cipher that's blocked off. I've never had it happen yet, but maybe one day. In theory, like, that could happen, but usually, if that ever does happen, so far the only times that's happened to me is, like, I walk over to someone's cipher, and, like, I didn't know they were decoding there, so I just, like, walked to a different cipher, and then that cipher is blocked off, so I'm like, well, it only lasts 40 seconds, so I'm just gonna wait, like, 5-10 seconds, and what do you know, it goes away. In Dead by Daylight, it lasts 120 seconds. That's the big difference. That's why in Dead by Daylight, it's a good trait. That and that it blocks 3 ciphers. Who knew about that? In Dead by Daylight, it's called Corrupt Intervention. In Dead by Daylight, all right. In this game, I don't know what it's called. I think it's called like, what is it called? I don't know what it's called. All right, unfortunately, we're not making that before half because my plan was to just decode that cipher and wait until after half. But dude, that lizard kind of outplayed us. I mean, then again, teleport lizard. I mean, I guess it is a big map. If I can reach this chair with an illusion, I'll go for it, but if not, I won't use it. I will not be making that with an illusion. Okay. Is there a trait to unlock the ciphers? Sorry, did I misspeak? It's not unlocking ciphers. It's the survivor locking ciphers. And all the survivor can do is to just wait it out for however long it lasts. In Dead by Daylight, it blocks 3 ciphers. And it lasts 120 seconds. Now, to be fair, in Dead by Daylight, perks are a lot stronger because you can only have 4 of them. Besides whatever hunter ability you have, which is just natural hunter ability. In Identity 5, it's kind of a disadvantage because the IDV devs, because of the way that the IDV devs structured their game, they don't have a lot to work with. Because if they want to give a trait on the persona, if it's not one of the 4 main hunter traits, well then they can't do much. You can't make it a very strong trait. So that's exactly the case here. Like the cipher block is nice, but it's only 1 cipher and it only lasts 40 seconds. So a lot of the time I just like find one by random. Like if I walk over to someone's cipher, I'm like, oh okay, I'll just leave your cipher and I'll find a different one. And I find a blocked cipher. I just wait 5-10 seconds. It just unlocks itself because it only lasts 40 seconds. So. Like, that's time that I anyway would have had to, like, spend walking to a different cipher. Like, it's not like that stopped me from, like, decoding by that much. I mean, I anyway had to waste time walking to a new cipher if I walked into someone's early game cipher. Does that make sense? I said cipher a lot. I hope that made sense. Alright, I don't really know what we can do here. This game's kind of over. What happened this game? Nah, that was a bad illusion. Bad illusion. But we'll make this rescue, but we'll die. Goodbye. Bad swing. This is not good. This is an instant swing hunter. Oh, how did I time that? How did I time that? That's an instant swing hunter. Okay. That sucks. I shouldn't have slow vaulted. The idea with the slow vault there was to not make him know that I'm vaulting that. I did it poorly though. Like you can still do a silent vault while fast vaulting. I guess I'm just not focused. Let's be real here. All right, but you can still do a slow vault while you can still do a fast vault while crouching. You just have to do it right away, and it makes your vault silent. It kind of throws off the hunter. Sometimes it does make a difference. Like if the hunter's behind a wall, and they don't hear that noise notification, they'll just assume you went around. That's your Perfumer main showing. Honestly, people sleep on Perfumer. Perfumer, a lot of people would say like Perfumer is a high skill cap survivor, and in a way they are right. But here's the other thing. I would actually argue Perfumer is also a critical survivor to learn for early game survivors. Because if you can learn Perfumer, you can do the same thing with Seer. You can do the same thing with Magician. You can do the same thing with a lot of survivors that depend on like last second ability usage. Same goes with Mercenary. Mercenary has a slight delay, but same principle there. You really gotta wait last second. You just have to factor in like you have to do a little bit earlier because you have that little delay. Really, Perfumer is just like the most. Really, Perfumer is the friendliest out of those survivors, I would say. Like Seer, he only has one out. But with Perfumer, you can mess up your kite multiple times and perfume each time. Yeah, it won't be good because you kind of wasted your perfume if your kite is bad. If your route sucks, then Perfume will be able to save you to get to another pallet in time. Usually, assuming you're not running out in the open or something like that. How long does the cipher lock last? 40 seconds, meaning that if you run into someone's cipher and then run into a different lock cipher, you can just wait out the lock. It only takes like 5-10 seconds. It's usually faster than finding a third cipher. Dude, it's gonna drive me so crazy if I ever look at a survivor replay and I see people walking away from a lock cipher that's about to run out in the next 10 seconds, and then they just walk away and spend the next 30 seconds looking for a different cipher. Honestly, that's probably why cipher progress has been slower ever since the update. People just don't know how long it lasts. Like, it's 40 seconds. Does no one have a good internal timer of 40 seconds? I guess I just played too much Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. Both of those games have 3-minute timers, so I am especially Clash of Clans, dude. Like, if it's coming down to a 3-star attack to the wire, every second feels both like an eternity and both like it goes by insanely quickly at the same time. I don't know how. Watching your stream while doing paperwork feels great. IDV, I hope that paperwork has something to do about nerfing Dream at your wheel, because if not, I will send you away! No, I'm just kidding. Do your paperwork. It's not the real IDV, but dude, come on. I demand a Dream Witch. Dude, everyone could be playing Dream Witch, and dude, all of our matches could be ties. That's literally all they have to do. Play Dream Witch, and you usually get a tie. I don't think it's worth like keeping a hunter around, a broken hunter around. If like even if they're hard, I don't think it's worth keeping them around because eventually, the moment you learn them, they're just as broken as the easy broken hunter to learn. Once you learn it, and I don't think learning is enough of a disadvantage. That's hardly a disadvantage because it's gonna go away eventually. It's about new Perfumer SS skin, no nerf for Dream Witch and Block Me. IDV, that is exactly what I expected from you. You suck. NetEase. It's not IDV. It's NetEase that's doing this. So you know what? Identity 5, you're just probably following what NetEase is telling you. So let's be honest here. NetEase is the one I follow here. Then again, the whole NetEase company doesn't work on Identity 5. It's like a small subsection of NetEase that's been put on top of IDV. So yeah, it is IDV. Never mind. NetEase is like a huge company. Like, I bet you less than 1% works on this game anyway. Okay. That's a little bit of an over-exaggeration. Maybe I'm not wrong, though. I don't know. I feel like this game gets too many updates for there to only be 1% of the dev base working. But I don't know. NetEase is a huge company. One of the biggest companies in the world. Oh. We got a friend here. Hello, friend. I think that was my mom. Hi, mommy. Hey. Dobrze. Mam dobrze. Jestem dobrze. Now awkward silence. Hey Saki, love the stream. I've been thinking of getting either Sculptor or Naiad. Which should I get first? First of all, thank you for loving the stream. Second of all, I think you should get Sculptor. I don't think she's getting a nerf anytime soon. Technically, neither is Naiad, but Naiad is a little bit less good in a lot of situations. A little bit less good in a lot of situations. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like, she's not bad, but there are a lot of situations where Sculptor just would have been a little bit better. So yeah. I would suggest Sculptor. Then again, if I don't want more annoying Sculptor mains in the game, I would tell you Naiad. So that I can play Perfumer and easily counter you by walking out of your puddle and then using my Perfume. A lot of people think like Perfumer is a bad matchup against Naiad. Oh, they have no idea what they're doing. Really, if they knew what they were doing, they would know that all you have to do is just keep walking in a line and force the Naiad to return her harpoon so that they never get any water value on you. And when they return their harpoon, that's when you use your Perfume and use that Perfume time to get to a pallet. So yeah. Highly disagree. Perfumer counters Naiad, definitely by a long shot. It's the only problem is that like you do have to use your perfumes quite quickly. I would say like every 10-15 seconds you would have to use a perfume. But in some situations you can kind of stall them before eventually like being like, oh, I changed my mind. That's actually a good idea. That's what you should be doing against. Hi, Mommy. That's actually a good. That's something you should be doing. Even as Perfumer, like even though you could just like right away as soon as they throw the harpoon, just walk away and force them to return the harpoon. A much better idea would be to stall them a little bit, make them think that you want to loop a certain area. So you have them waste time circling a little bit, and really all you were doing the whole time was just stalling. And then eventually you're like, hey, I'm just gonna walk out of here and then use my perfume. So then, like, that's another way where you just waste a lot of the hunter's time. So eventually it starts adding up to like 45-50 seconds just by using 3 perfumes, which is really good. And then the rest of your Kai, you're gonna get blink hit. So you're pretty much. I really don't see how you can get less than like a 60-second Kai. Pretty much you should be getting a tie Kai at the very least. If you're very good at the game, very proficient, you know what you're doing, you know the best routes, yeah, then you should be winning. Okay, how good would you say Naiad is? I would say Naiad is A tier. Probably on the edge of B tier, but she is pretty good. Like some situations she's really high A tier, some situations she's a little bit less than A tier, like more like A minus. I don't like to implement like minuses and plus because I feel like that's stupid because then you can make an argument for like, okay, plus or minus, like they're too close together. I don't think people putting pluses in their tier list is a good idea at all. I think it's a terrible idea because then it's too much like ambiguity. Like, okay, you could say Perfumer is A minus, but A is just as good a lot of the times. There's just too much ambiguity. I don't like it. By the way, I have no idea what I was doing. I was just following the patient's pain because maybe this is his cipher. What do you think about Professor? Can he replace Seer or Mercenary? Oh god, you're so funny. No, definitely not replacing Seer or Mercenary. Hold up. I gotta concentrate. We're probably gonna die here. But we'll try our best. I know she didn't vault it, but never mind. I can't anymore. That was a good stitch. Yo, that was a good illusion, though. I don't know if we can make this. Why did she try to walk through that? Yo, we just got... That was a busted illusion. Next, yo mama? Me? Dude, honestly, I like the past few days I've been having a lot of fun with Magician. Like, and he's not a bad survivor. He really is. Like with two wands, like he could get good value with the wands. It's a little bit risky, but he's always been kind of like a risk-reward type of character. It's not as safe as Perfume. I think Perfumer is a little bit safer of a play. But like right there, Perfume wouldn't have done it. Like Perfume would have like maybe forced her to like walk back on herself. I would have to use it earlier, that is. We're just gonna leave. That was pretty good. If I went down there, she would have immediately teleported, and you guys saw how fast that other survivor went down. So I don't know if we, and like plus I wouldn't have been opening that gate I would have had to spend 30 seconds getting myself up first. That's how long it takes to pick yourself up, by the way. If you're not running, if you're not doctor or priestess, or if you have a doctor in the team, you also heal a little bit faster because she gives a passive butt to everyone. Is that the real ID? Anyway, Professor, what do you think about Professor Psyche? Thank you for reminding me. Long story short, I don't think he's that good. A few people have already been telling me. I've seen this in the Discord chat. I wouldn't say my good friend, but a news reporter in our Discord channel. If you guys don't know what Discord channel I'm talking about, my Discord channel in the description below. JST actually was talking about this in the Discord, and he said that Lizard actually can't do a lot of stuff with his scales. He can't block Blood Queen Mirror, so he's an automatically bad survivor against Blood Queen. He can't block Violinist notes, which is kind of crazy to think. Here's the hilarious part. In the trailer for Professor, it showed him getting countered. It showed Gamekeeper getting countered by him, and everyone was like, "Oh, rip Gamekeeper, rip Gamekeeper." I think JST tested it. I don't know. He just told us in chat, if the Gamekeeper hook does damage, it does block the Gamekeeper hook. But if the Gamekeeper hook doesn't do damage, it actually pulls the Professor with the scale. Which is kind of funny, because the whole point of that trailer showed him countering Gamekeeper's hook. And then it turns out that if he doesn't do damage, because, like, think about it. His ability blocks 1/4 damage, alright? It said less than 1/2, but I guess no damage isn't included. Since the Gamekeeper hook doesn't actually do damage, it doesn't technically count as doing 1/4 damage, so the scales don't block it, so you just get pulled. Which is kind of funny. Psyche, can you play Magician Jack skin? Oh, I don't have that. I'm sorry, I don't have that. My brother on his account does have it. When I started the game, I just didn't have enough fragments. I used my fragments on some other accessory, and I didn't have any saved up. It was like this. It was like, dude, that skin came out in like October too, and the game released in July. I would have only had 3 months to save fragments. It's not like today where I have thousands and thousands of fragments where I could just buy whatever skin I want. The game was only out for 3 months, and during that 3 months, I didn't hit champion anyway. So I really wouldn't have gotten. I didn't get a whole lot of fragments anyway. This is not a great spawn. Hunter could have spawned there. Hunter could have spawned ship. This spawn sucks. I generally hide behind this rock, but if a hunter, or I get an owl. But if a hunter watches my streams, they'll know where I go, which is a little bit of a disadvantage of like streaming your survivor games if you're a good survivor, because then that hunter knows your strategies. But there are certain strategies they still can't counter. If you always play reactive survivors like Perfumer, it's pretty hard for them to counter a reactive survivor who reacts to the hunter's plays. Like, they would have to pick specifically Bonbon. And even then, I don't think Bonbon is horrible for a Perfumer. If you're an inexperienced Perfumer, yes, it'll feel like living hell. But if you're a more experienced Perfumer, you know the key is to use tall walls to your advantage, use heights to your advantage, and generally speaking, you could also just use the Perfumer as like a distance blocker where you could just throw them off. You don't even have to use it necessarily for blocking damage. You could just use it early and make them unsure if you're going to perfume back or not. So, like, you kind of force them to stay in one spot. Not as great against Bonbon, but still there. It still exists. My point is, there are still methods, okay? It's not unbeatable. I will say, though, Magician is a lot less good against Bonbon. There's no doubt about that. I would much rather play Perfumer here. Usually speaking. I know Magician is technically better on the move than Perfumer is. Magician is more of like a on-the-run type of survivor with his ability. Perfumer is more of like a, okay, you use your item and you go back to that same spot, but you get a speed boost as a reward, which is nice. It's a little bit different of playstyles. With Magician, you can really be a little bit more aggressive with your transition, honestly. I don't know why I went here. I think we're anyway gonna want to heal him, honestly. I think we do want to heal him. Coordinator is, I think Coordinator is waiting for before half. Yep. I don't think she's coming from a, well, she doesn't really have much of a choice, because that chair, you're always going to be out in the open if you try to reach that chair. Good thing she did hit it. She did indeed hit it. For a second there, I thought he hid behind the chair last second. Psyche, how's Magician with 3 ones? He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool with 3 ones. I haven't been like doing a lot of kites today. I think I had like 2 good kites and then 1 bad kite against the spider, which honestly shouldn't have been a bad kite. Should have been much better, if I'm gonna be honest here. I should have played that a lot better. I should have known, like, I didn't hear her drop down the hole, so I should have known that she's trying to drop down a different hole. Like, in my head, I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna listen for the sound, right? And I didn't hear a sound, right? That's because she didn't drop down. And I knew that in my head, but I'm thinking, well, maybe she's just really far behind because Spider takes ages to destroy a pallet. I should have just trusted my gut because she did go down a different hole and I got screwed over by it. Oh, that sucks. We're in a lot of trouble now. Coordinator can't make that rescue. In fact, we probably lose this game now. I wouldn't have gone for that rescue. We don't have enough ciphers. Like, there's no point in rescuing this. Not only do you put yourself in danger, but even if you get this rescue off... Okay, now we're definitely losing. When I said we're definitely losing before, I said it with a little bit of grain of salt. There was still some hope left in me. Like a 1% chance, maybe, if someone does a banger kite. A nutty kite. So to speak, but nah, didn't happen. It might be teleport. He might choose to teleport on me. We'll see. I'm trying to be a little bit careful here. He's just gonna walk to me instead. Okay. But if he's smart, he should be walking back to the chair because Corneo just got up. Yep. Gotta go now. Take care, Psyche. Take care, Sophie. Have a good rest of your weekend. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are still here, before 9 o'clock comes and I end the stream abruptly, I will be streaming with Music Man this weekend. So check us out this weekend on Music Man's channel. I'll also make a YouTube post about it, so you don't have to worry about trying to find his channel. I don't even know if you can find his channel. It's really hard to find lower subscriber channels who don't have a lot of views on at least one video. Even if it's a channel with not a lot of subs, as long as they have like one popular video, YouTube usually recommends them. So I don't know how Music Man is doing. I just kind of watch his recent videos. But I'll just make a YouTube post and you guys will be able to find his channel there in the YouTube post. It's gonna be, Miki's gonna be there, Ellie's gonna be there. Hopefully she doesn't go down. Okay, it was behind a pallet and he has slower pallet breaking. I don't know if you guys saw that. Not in a good area here. Not a super good area. Can the illusion get us any value? Not really. Hard to say. Yo! How did I just dodge that? I'm nutty today. Oh, I thought he would go around. That's kind of nutty. Okay, now he's just kind of messing up. Now that is how you magician. Yo, we may have just lost him. No, we didn't lose him. Yo, but he's really far behind now. He is so far behind. He might be trying to cut me off though. No, he's not. Okay. Well, he's not that far behind. Cornfield plus magician. Do not underestimate. Okay, thank goodness my window boost didn't get used there, because I want to use it right here. Oh, this window boost is kind of nutty. Dang, he's going around though. Maybe I should have just went for dungeon. I'm not going to try to dodge that. Yeah. Okay, he's obviously going to go around at this point. I'm getting body blocked by my own illusion though. If you get body blocked by your own illusion, that's kind of a good thing, because that means you actually illusion correctly. I don't know, guys. I don't know. He's gonna use a teleport here, though. Maybe I should have gone for that. No, I just body blocked myself with my own illusion. Ah, that's game. That's game. Coordinator wasn't even at the gate. Oh, she was getting dungeon. Wait, is that gate even open then? Guys, is that gate open? Was that gate open? Ah. Why was she waiting at dungeon? I'm the survivor who needs dungeon more. Was there a better way to do that? To do my kite? Was there a better way? I kind of have to go behind small bolt though. Because that's just kind of how illusion wand kind of works there. You just kind of have to do that. That's just because going to shed is the obvious thing, but with cornfield plus going behind the hay bale, it really threw him off, and I just kind of have to go where he least expects it. So the place he's least expecting is the place that's like miles away. Plus the cornfield is hiding my tracks pretty well. So I had to do that. Then I took a window boost. Through that window. Both of those pallets were broken there, by the way. Okay, I think I don't remember. It really depends. It really depends if I have window boost, but there was one time where I vaulted the pallet instead of vaulting the window. Which the window would have been better there, but it could be that if I vaulted the window sooner, we actually would have been able to reach gate without him getting teleport back. Yeah. You think I could have made gate with a 40% speed boost? No. Because you had to factor in the extra time I have to spend walking out. Like, I can be inside of the gate, but that doesn't mean I'm out of the game. He can still knock me down in there. Like, obviously, if he's a smart hunter, he's gonna see an illusion, and he's gonna see tracks, and he's gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna swing at air in the direction of the gate. Alright, and it's not gonna work. I thought about it. That's why I didn't run away immediately from the teleport. But it wouldn't have worked, because I needed to be closer to the gate. That gate was open, right? That gate was open, right? That gate was open. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why the coordinator was over there. Why was she at dungeon? I'm the person who really needs dungeon. I don't know what that play was. Guys, I'm Psyche. She just kind of assumed I'm gonna kite to gate, okay? I think if I played that better, it depends. Like, I don't know if I had window boost up. I think the reason I took that pallet was because I didn't have window boost. That's the thing. I needed window boost first. So I just opted for the pallet. And the pallet's not gonna work because they can easily go around. But if I take a window boost, that's in direct line with the gate. Just saying, man, broken windows. Definitely was a lot better. Even though a big map, even though it was lakeside. Broken windows, save that kite multiple times, allowed me to transition from area to area. That was killer. Broken windows. Even before nerfed Flywheel, I still say before Flywheel got nerfed, I still said that I feel broken windows was less situational, safer, and it's just more of a reward, less risk type of playstyle, which I feel is what this game is all about. Less risk, more reward, the better. That's why Mercenary is the best survivor in the game. That was a crazy cut. Is Flywheel good, Psyche? Flywheel is good. I don't think it's worth using most of the time. That's the thing. In a very situational game where you know the hunter is going to be broken wheel, then it's going to be great because you can block snaps with it. You can block full presence spike blast. You can also like run through traps. Same with gamekeeper traps, but no one plays gamekeeper, so it's just something you guys should know. It can also counter gamekeeper traps. I think, right? It should if it count. Okay, hunter spawn over there. It's a feaster. I was a little bit worried that hunter spawn over here. That's why I didn't run here immediately. Alright, Entomology is going to get chased. Unless the Feaster chooses to not chase her. Which, yep, looks like that's the case. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what this Feaster chooses. He's probably gonna get like a tentacle and he's... Alright, guess who the hunter found? Yep. This is why I don't like Mechanic that much. Mechanic is the opposite of what I would call an optimal survivor and like gameplay. She is a lot of risk, not a lot of reward anymore. At least not after the robot nerf. Like if your robot dies, you are a brick to your team. If you die, if you get found, like you're not gonna die necessarily, but dude, there's almost no chance you're doing a 3-server kite in today's hunter meta. Just in case you went after me. So like you're on top of that, there's Link. So if you get hit by even one ability, you're kind of dead as well. You just take so much. You take so much resources. That's the other thing. You take even if you do get supported, it took so much resources to do. So I'm not a big fan of it. Right now, this Feaster's screwing up, though. I don't know. But yeah, this is not going to be enough for a win. This is not going to be enough for a win. In fact, I have to work on a different cipher now. Because he's going to chair. No, he's not. Okay, I'm going to go back then. It's just like, dude, if you get found as Mechanic, you have to do a 3-server kite to still win. Your robot doesn't finish a cipher anymore. It has to... It's a high-risk survivor, low reward. If your robot goes down, you're a brick. If you get found, you're probably not winning as well. It's a character that's like all about tying, but this is rank match. We are not trying to get ties here. This is not called the this is not tournament. We want wins. Ties are really kind of a waste of time. Oh my god, that was a really bad mistake. I'm sorry. Mechanic is not viable in rank. You have to do so much maintenance. Like in the past, if you guys might be wondering, okay, Psyche, then if Mechanic is bad now after her nerf, then what made her good before? Because she was still a risky survivor before. The difference, by the way, did you guys notice how you can make the tentacles spawn where you want, depending on where your survivor is facing? That's why I wasn't facing the cipher there, because otherwise I would have had to remove a tentacle before decoding on the cipher. But now the tentacle's in a useless spot. Anyway. Just a little bit tip about Feaster. You can control the tentacle spawns if someone's about to go down. Like that Feaster, like that mercenary, for example, who's about to go down. Ugh, that's really bad. The whole reason Mechanic was still decent before was because if your robot went down, you could still do a whole cipher with your robot. And so you weren't as much of a drag on your team if your robot went down even once. Now, not only do you have to work on a cipher a little bit more, but your robot really can't do much besides that like 70-60% that like you can do on that cipher, because really your robot runs out so fast, it doesn't have enough decode, which indirectly nerfs how long your robot lasts, because if it takes longer to do a cipher, then it indirectly nerfs how long you can use your robot. Plus, I don't know if they're still doing those decode nerfs, but if they do, you can bet Mechanic's robot's going to get even worse because it has a time limit and it takes even longer to do a cipher. She just bricks her team, honestly. And yeah, someone does make a point. She sabotages her team against Clerk because unlike her main body, she can't keep an eye on her robot out all the time. So anytime a Clerk is like not like picking up someone, that's like the only time where you can safely decode with robot, then you're actually gonna possibly have them look at the robot, block the cipher, and they got extra decode, anti-decode. That's a very weird example, though. Clerk is really not even that strong of a hunter in the first place. Let's see who he goes after now. Might be me. If he's smart, he's probably gonna go after the closest survivor, or in the survivor that's out in the open. That's another thing. We're also not gonna be able to do the cipher. Oh, they already have a cipher prime. Well, let's just say I was working on another cipher just in case. Alright, I'm actually not gonna decode here because she's kiting here. I want to give this whole area to her so she doesn't have to worry about transitioning, because transitioning against like with Feaster, it's nice and all, but if you limit yourself to like her only option with transitioning there is to go to Force and vault that window for another boost, which is not a good idea against Feaster because you can put a tentacle and then Feaster tentacle you, which means you can't even vault the window, which means you kind of just wasted your boost. So we really want to get away from this so she doesn't have to worry about using her boost to get away from the area. She can just use it to get farther inside of an already good area. Alright, Cyrus Prime. Good, let's go. Nice. Psyche, are you going to do afternoon streams for the season like you were talking about a few weeks ago? It's hard watching the streams at 4 a.m. Yes, I am going to do that. I think I will. It depends, because I also want to make videos. But I'll try my best. Hopefully I get a ranked team for afternoons, which might be tough, because I'm already really behind in the season. Lawyer is underrated. Amen to that. Lawyer is indeed underrated. It's just in ranked, there's rare options, but really, I think in tournaments, people are underrating his power. People are talking about Geisha, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, if it's a good map for Geisha, Geisha's not so bad. As long as it's a map with not a lot of tall walls. Oh, but like, otherwise, man, like, people sleeping on Lawyer, the rotations and everything, so even if a hunter tries to be unpredictable, you still know where they're going. I don't know why we're sitting here. Bye. Alright. Okay match. It was an okay match. Alright guys, we have less than 200 viewers. It's time to put top survivor rank in the title. This is what I was missing. There we go. Now everyone's going to be clicking on the stream. Let's go. Don't worry guys. Here come all the views. If I am on chair, I'm always able to finish Cypher unless my team messes up. Really? You must have had your robot already on a Cypher then, in which case you're doing a really good job with Cypher pressure. A really bad job with playing safe with your robot. Because if your robot gets found, you're a brick. And it's probably going to go down without warning. Just saying. Like, it's like a lose-lose situation. If you were on chair, and your robot is able to finish a Cypher, then you had to play risky with your robot. And have it on a Cypher right away. I guess with tie turns you can maybe finish it, assuming that you don't miss a single calibration. Assuming how many calibrations you get. If your bot dies twice, it's fine. It buys so much time. I don't know, man, because every time I have a mechanic play with me, their bot dies twice. Hunter just teleports away. And now there's a brick on the team. And if there's a mechanic on a team, shouldn't you anyway try to pick a hunter that can have teleports so that if you find them, even if you don't find the mechanic, you just do quenching thirst teleport? Alright, that's pretty cool. Psyche, what's Magician buff? It's in the title. He got a third wand, which is pretty neat. I've been suggesting it for like 3 years now. Thank God they finally added it. I've been waiting so long, man. Like, why does Perfumer get 3 perfumes and Magician get 2 wands? His illusion is intrinsically worse. Unless you do unless you break angles like I did. Break angles? What is this, geometry? Unless you break ankles like I did against that one bonbon on Lakeside. Gotta love cold soup. Alright, I'll do this. They're gonna follow my tracks. They're gonna go all the way around. This is my new route. I came up with this so early ago. I came up with this route just now. That's how early I just made up this route. He might have gone around. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I probably should have taken a better route. The better route was to walk through church, not to walk through the entrance. Please? Nice. Alright, hopefully he'll break this pallet. Dang it, he's not breaking. He probably has a blink. That's so stupid. I was really banking on him not having blink, but if I didn't vault that, I'm almost for sure dying. Like there's almost like there's no doubt about it. I'm almost for sure gonna die. Like I'm not gonna last more than 10 seconds even if I don't vault that. Dang. And of course he gets lucky. I hate this basement. This basement is so broken for hunters because if you die anywhere on that side of the map, dude, it's a basement for hunters. That sucks. That sucks. If I was a little bit more, what's the word? I would prefer if you rescued me sooner than later because of these bombs. I'm just gonna run out. And hopefully my teammate's paying so I'm not running into anyone's cipher. I'll at least die in a decent kiting area. So if I get rescued again, which... Ideally, we should go for a rescue again, because we are on pace to win this game. Hopefully he doesn't chair me. Dang it, he's chairing me here. Okay, well, it's still not bad. You can still decode the cipher. Don't run away! Don't be stupid! Don't be stupid! Don't run away from the cipher! You can still do that cipher! You can still do that cipher! What are you doing? What are you doing? Do that cipher! Okay, you're rescuing. Okay, never mind. Now we have no one on the cipher, though. We have 2 people rescuing! Dude, she pinged! Why are you rescuing? Oh my god. And she's not even... Why am I playing with, like... Well, I guess it's not over. It's probably over. There's no way I can do this kite. There's no way. They didn't work on the ciphers. Alright. Miracles just happened. I don't know how, but I just pulled a miracle. That was absolutely atrocious. That was atrocious, alright? There's no better way of putting it. That was literally atrocious. I don't have anything better to say this. We have to open a chest, because if I go down, we don't win this game. So doing a cipher is too risky. This is the only time I'm okay with people opening a chest, is if they're dead on chair, and they don't want to shake a cipher. Why don't I get a syringe when I need it? Psyche's Law! I don't get a syringe when I want it. Syringe? I would have liked a syringe there, because I think surviving 3 bombs... Surviving 3 bombs is usually better than dying to having a good item and dying to a remote bomb. Dude, what was that? Why are people double rescuing? Okay, at first I was mad at the psychologist, and then I'm like, okay, she's rescuing. So, but then we have no one on the cipher, and then Seer decides to get butt in. Dude. Don't worry, guys. We will cancel Psyche on TikTok tomorrow after we post some leaks. Sounds like the average Psyche stream. Don't worry, guys. Even if she goes down here, we're gonna make a miracle happen. Oh, God. I'm not a miracle worker. I need good teamwork. God damn. I don't know. Dude, I was about to say I'm gonna die because there's no way she's gonna... I don't know how she didn't get body blocked. By the way, just saying, how did she not get... Oh. How did she not get body blocked at that gate? Sorry, not at that gate. At that little corridor. Dude, I should have been dead. That hunter messed up. They didn't block correctly. I'm not blocking. I'm out of here. I'm all the way over here. I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. That's how far away I am from you guys. I'm not a miracle worker, guys. Guys, come on. I should BM the Bonbon. I am not going to BM the Bonbon after I just got Blink Terror Shot. But to be fair, there's not a lot I could do even if I didn't get Terror Shot. Like, the whole reason I vaulted that was because even if I don't vault it, even if I don't vault it, like, how am I going to survive another bomb? There's almost no way. Like, look at where I would have to run. I would have to run to the church windows. That is my next best option. And, like, once you run to those church windows, or shed windows, it's just too predictable. You're a true miracle worker with your kiting skills. Psyche, who else got buffed? I guess I got buffed after that match. I don't know what happened. The game's telling you you're a mercenary, mate. You see, this is the type of stuff that I only see because I played mercenary for literally 3 years. It doesn't have to be mercenary. I played courtier for a year before that. I don't have to play mercenary to be a good rescuer and understand, like, holy crap, the amount of mistakes happening in these rescues. Dude, the basin rescue is awesome. The basin rescue is good. Don't get me wrong. I don't know how they didn't get seen. So the basin rescue is amazing. Alright, I'll give credit. The basin rescue was amazing. But dude, that rescue, I should have died there. I don't know how Tacti was able to squeeze through that. She should have gotten body blocked there, and I would have had no one to rescue. You are 100% more than a mercenary. Dude, I only made like 7 predictions, so that's pretty nutty. Dude, I don't know about you guys, but I always forgot to predict. Like, I only made like a couple predictions. So I got 7 of them right. I made at least like 10, I think. So I got 7 out of 10 of them right. That's pretty good. I wish I could see my predictions. Can I see my predictions? So, like, I could compare. Like, what I was right about. Out of the things that I chose, out of the things that I remembered to vote on. Oh, I think I'm missing a lot of games on the win score. So how many are we on to? 1, 2, 3, 4. That was the 4th win. Pretty cool. I don't know if that was a well-deserved win. I think for my kiting skills that was a pretty well-deserved win. But the rescues just, like, if the hunter played a little bit better, if the hunter body blocked, the lack of rescue skills would have shown there, and we would have either tied. I think we actually would have lost that game, because then if the body block worked, then Tacti. Sorry, that's not Tacti. Tacti was the one who did the amazing base rescue. It's via the Seer. I don't know how the Seer squeezed through. If the Seer didn't squeeze through, they were gonna get hit by a bomb immediately by a basic hit right next to our Cypher. And I would have died. Psychologist wouldn't have been able to work on that Cypher. Patient would have to work on a fresh Cypher, which I don't even know if we'd have enough time to do another Cypher at that point. Like, from scratch, without a second person dying. Honestly, from my performance, I think we deserve that. As a team perspective, we did not deserve that win. Because if the 100 just played a little bit better, we definitely would not have won that. Is the insanely long rescue for Magician still a thing? No, it is not. They removed it. They gave, like, Magician, like, 3 or 4 buffs. This is, like, the 4th buff they gave. Like, they removed... At first it was 100% increased rescue speed. Then they nerfed it to, like, 60, I think. And then they nerfed it a second time and made it 0%, so it's just like any other survivor. And they also made it, during that buff, they also made it so if you get rescued, you leave behind an illusion. And the hunter doesn't know where you are. Kind of. It's pretty easy to predict, let's be honest. Maybe I should play Magician again? Magician is a fine character. I don't know, though. I honestly, dude, I thought we were dying there, because we got rescued right out of a bomb, which means I cannot get hit by a single bomb, which against a full presence bomb, I don't know. I at least knew to, like, illusion the remote bomb, so it's not obvious. But after that, I need to pray that I dodged all the other bombs. Like, I don't know how that bomb one screwed that up. Dude, even with that rescue, I don't know how. I don't know how we were still able to win that, because he should have been able to get me down still. Alright, guys. Tacti doesn't like me roasting her friends, so she quit the game immediately. Didn't even say bye. I'm pretty sure one of them was watching the stream. I think they pieced out after the roast session though. After the Soul Weaver roast session. 1, 2, 3. We only lost 3 times today. We tied a lot of times. I don't remember if any of these. Oh yeah, you know what? The hospital game. That I should have done a much better kite. That should have been a win. And 1, 2, 3, 4 ties. It was an okay session. It was okay. We started late today, so we didn't get the whole like 13, 14 games in, like I usually do for sessions. That was insane for you to live and win that match. I know. That was a crazy match. What can I say? Hi, mommy. Pizza? Okay, easy. Hold up, guys. Dasz? Nie widać się. Nawet jakbyś tutaj stał, to wiesz. Alright guys, we got pizza now. For those of you who said you were hungry when I was eating the pea soup, it's potato soup. But for those of you that were hungry and I was eating the pea soup, I hope you're extra hungry now. Pizza mukbang. Okay, that was a nutty match, alright? Even though, okay, I'm not gonna lie. The teamwork that match was pretty awful, but I have to hand it to my teammates. They still did rescue me. Against all odds, they still rescued me. But if the Hunter played better, if the Survivors played better as well, if I didn't get Blink Terror Shock, like, I say that if I didn't get Blink Terror Shock, I would have survived. Like, I would have died right away. That's if it's a good bomb. I don't know, after that late game and that body block fail, like that's an easy body block too. Maybe I would have survived, even if I predicted the blink, but that was like an all or nothing play, honestly. I guess I could show you guys a pretty nutty match on Chinatown. Is it still here? Dang, it's not here. I had that Chinatown cut against Bonbon that I could show you guys. What the? Where are my replays? Oh, it's on my other iPad. Ooh. So my replays aren't here. That's so weird. The replays save on separate devices. I never watch my replays. I only recorded the replays because Music Man wanted gameplay. If you guys watch Music Man's channel, you guys will see gameplay of me on his channel. He asked if I could show him gameplay. And I made sure to pick out like top hunters. Guys, don't feel too bad, because I really hate frozen pizza, and this is frozen pizza. So if you were to rank Clerk, if you're going against bad survivors, she's an A-tier hunter. If you're going against actual good survivors who are delaying their pallet drops in window vaults so that you're not getting recordings that immediately block that stuff or immediately pick up, then it's more like a B, C-tier hunter, really. Because yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the 1000 presence definitely is annoying. But, with that being said, she actually has to get it first. And to get it, you need to go catch someone. And her chase is pretty weak. I'm sorry. I know some of you guys may not agree. Hopefully one of these days we get a clerk in rank and I'll be able to show you guys. Alright, bye gameplay. Don't worry, I still have those replays. It's just on my iPad. Frozen pizza always makes your stomach hurt. It doesn't make my stomach hurt, I just don't like it. Guys, this has become a mukbang channel. Forget IDV gameplay. This is a mukbang channel. Guys, let's rewatch the glory of let's rewatch the glory of that wheel. For those of you who came late to the stream, we did this earlier in the match as Magician. This is pretty nutty. We did end up winning this match. It was looking pretty bad, but we did end up winning. Dude, this fight is pretty good. This guy is really good. His just wheel is busted. Like one mistake or one spike trap and you're messed up. And plus they were playing Lucky Guy. Are you kidding me? That's pretty good. Alright. Oh, we're at the nutty part. Oh shoot, I messed it. I guess we're going back. You guys didn't know you could speed up the replays? Alright. I mean, I guess I didn't have to start from the beginning because the kite really started when she came out of wheel. Ignore my cheese, by the way. Alright. You were cracked today, Psyche? Thanks for streaming. I was pretty cracked, you're right. I should play Magician more. But he's not a bad survivor. Like even before, he wasn't bad, I just didn't think he had enough items to do the job a lot of the time. Like, so against some hunters, you have to use your illusion right away. Alright, right here. We, is this the part? Oh yeah, this is the part. Check this out, guys. This is pretty nutty. So, I don't have Flywheel effect. It would be nice, but I don't have it. Hunter gets stuck on the fence, unfortunately, so I get fooled. And we vault this window, and now we're dead to a trap. So I gotta dodge this trap. Alright, that one was pretty obvious. And now, look at this nutty wand. Look at this. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, I feel like that trap could have been a lot better. I probably should have died there if the hunter played better. But I have a pallet boost here, so we're perfectly fine. I wasn't really that scared there. And that one was also obvious. I probably should have vaulted that pallet. I was just afraid she could still hit me. Another beautiful illusion. I forgot about that illusion. That was a pretty good illusion. Very good illusions. If I do say so. Psyche from Ace. Nailing it. Oh, Psyche playing it a little bit risky there, but got it done. Honestly, I don't even know if Psyche was trying to do that. No, he was not. I'll tell you that right now. And right here, the Cypher's Prime, so I'm not even going to bother using this last illusion. And, it was a little bit late, but it doesn't really matter. I think it actually would have mattered, because I would have been able to reach this window otherwise. Yeah, it did matter. I would have reached that window if the pop wasn't so late. So the illusion was pretty bad there. I didn't think she would wheel right away. Although I guess I should have expected it. And yeah, we're pretty dead here, but still, that was a pretty good kite from Magician wheel. Pretty darn good. There was one mistake from the hunter, but the other two traps, I feel like I avoided pretty well. Alright, I gotta watch the Priestess though. Priestess does something insane here. Tacti. Doing it with the insane plays from Tacti. I don't know which team Tacti's on. Probably on none. But, she's gonna rescue me. I was a little bit scared here because I don't know what the mercenary's doing. I guess the mercenary was a distraction. And look at this. Thunder has no idea where I am. Look at that. We gotta wait for free. And, yeah, now I can go to the gate. Which I think I'll do eventually. Yeah, I'm just making sure he's not going after me first. So yeah, Tacti does something insane here. I don't know what insane thing she does. Like, what's she gonna do? Dude, I'm gonna look back. I hate it when my replays don't look back. Oh, it was a boost. Okay. To be fair, that was a pretty bad trap, though. What a nutty game, guys. That was so nutty. Petition to start saying nutty in IDV tournaments. Works really well with pro gameplay. Alright. That was a pretty good match. What can I say? I'm just busted. I'm just kidding. Was there any other good match where I kited? Oh, there's this match! Proving you all wrong. Why I still think Broken Windows is better on Church. Guys, so here we have Blood Queen from Team Japanese Character, I think that is. And, Psyche knows he didn't get a favorable spawn. But he's ready for it. He takes the unexpected survivor out. Psyche making sure to take a careful look at his heartbeat to make sure like the hunter's not coming up around the corner, because the heartbeat will tell you that. And look at this, Psyche completely with the outplay on the Blood Queen takes the window boost. The Blood Queen was not expecting it because the Blood Queen is so used to Flywheel that she forgot window boost was a thing, and she gets utterly destroyed by window boost. Psyche shows how good Broken Windows is simply by vaulting once at a window, and is now in arguably the most powerful area in the map, if not one of the strongest areas in the game. Pretty nutty, if you ask me. Psyche with the mirror dodge, not much of a mirror dodge. It was a pretty bad mirror overall. I'm sorry, Hunter. Almost got a hit there, though. Almost got a hit there. It was close. Psyche didn't have a very easy line of sight on it because of that wall. But that's it. she just kind of left me after that. Alright. I think we'll call this stream here. I will be sending replays to Music Man, and you guys can see more magician gameplay on his channel. And I was using Flywheel effect in those matches. And Flywheel effect saved my life. One of those times. But then again, I vaulted Windows several times, and Windows Boost would have done even better. You guys will see it on Music Man's channel. I'll make a community post about it. You guys can watch this video. And, I won't spoil it, just so I can give his video content, you know? That you guys haven't seen. Essence opening? No. Unless it's like one of the blue essences, I'm not gonna open them. I save my rank spheres. You know, I just gotta save them for fun. There's really no reason to not open them. Alright, we got a blue sphere. Let's open. Nothing. I never get anything from these spheres, so I'm not surprised. Oh, I got something new though. That's pretty rare. I never get anything new. Oh, that's a new frame though. That's nothing old. That's new. So of course I'm so sorry, Jolene. Jolene! I'm so sorry, but we will have to do this to you. Oh! Wait. Oh! That one hit the heart. Very hard. Alright, guys. I'm gonna call the stream here. I still have to eat the soup. I don't know, yeah. Thank you all so much for joining the stream. This is a pretty fun stream. Pretty poggers. Adam X Gaming. Ugh! My heart! Why you do this to me? I'm so sorry, Adam X Gaming. Oh. I'll stop doing that. That looked really wrong. Alright guys, thank you all so much for joining along. I will see you all next stream. Take care. Samurai, slice that like button. Don't worry guys, Corey doesn't make frequent uploads anymore, so I can steal his catchphrase now. Samurai, slice that like button. And subscribe today to become a samurai. Until next time guys.